Breath of fat, she thought she was a cleaner, but she was a frying pan. Yeah, the picture, the picker. Picture the fingers, great. Okay.
up out of town. Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. Number one contender for the middleweight crown. Had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down. When a cop put him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the streets unless you want to draw the heat. Alfred Bellow had a partner and he had a rap for the cops. Him and other Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. He said, I saw two men running out, they looked like middleweights. Jumped into a white car with out-of-state plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. Cop said, wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead. So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, he told him he could identify the guilty man. 4 in the morning in a Reuben Inn. They took him to the hospital and they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. See, why'd you bring him in here, boy? He ain't the guy. Here's the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been a champion of the world. 4 months later, the ghettos are inflamed. Reuben's in South America, fighting for his name. Well, Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that you happened in a bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? Think you'd like to play ball with the law? Think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night. Don't forget that you are white. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. The cop said a poor boy like you can use a break. We got you for the motel job and you're talking to your friend Bello. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in the stir. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman jail. Reuben could take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he'd say, and I do it for pay. And when it's over, just as soon go on my way up to some paradise where the cloud streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a big circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks who watched, he was a revolutionary bum. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he pulled the trigger. And though they could not produce the gun, the DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the old white jury agreed. Reuben Carter was falsely tried. The crime was 31. Guess who ties. I'm free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. Yes, that's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.
Hurricane, Bob Dylan.
Summer had inhaled and held its breath too long. The winter looked the same as if it never had gone. And through an open window where no curtain hung, One begins to read between the pages of a book, the shape of sleepy music, and suddenly you're hooked. Through the rain upon the trees that kisses on the run. I saw you. I saw you coming back to me. You came to stay, live my way, scatter my love like leaves in the wind. You always say you won't go away, but I know what it always has been. It always has been a transparent dream beneath an occasional sigh. Most of the time I just let it go by. Now I wish it hadn't begun. I saw you. Yes, I saw you coming back to me. Strolling the hills, overlooking the shore, I realize I've been here before. The shadow in the mist could have been anyone. I saw you. I saw you coming back to me. Small things like reasons are put in a jar. Whatever happened to wishes wished on a star? Was it just something that I made up for fun? I saw you. I saw you coming back to me.
The airplane of the surrealistic pillow coming back to me. 29, I don't know how I got that. It's 21 minutes away from 7 o'clock under St. Louis. Good thing it's Friday, right? Yeah, one of those weeks, right? You just got used to all that fine weather, and then whammo, you know. The dog days of summer, as they are sometimes called. One thing good about August, the August issue of KSHE Radio's Phonograph Record magazine is out. That is what is known as a segue, my friend. It's, I don't know why I did that, because that usually bums you out, but nonetheless. KSHE Radio's Phonograph Record magazine is what we're talking about. And you'll find all sorts of really excellent musical literature in KSHE Radio's Phonograph Record magazine. There's stories on JoJo Gunn, The Groundhogs, Fanny, Uriah Heep, record reviews on Alice Cooper's School's Out, Lou Reed's album, Fillmore, The Last Days. There's an article about David Bowie. It's all in the current issue of KSHE Radio's Phonograph Record magazine, and it's all yours, free from KSHE. You can find your copy at Music Village, the Hyde Side, right here at KSHE Radio.
This is the voice of Pants America, announcing our fantastic summer clearance sale. Check these outstanding values. Hundreds of knit pants in assorted colors and sizes, $22.95 values. Sale price unbelievable but true at just $5.99. just received 100 silk mohair high fashion suits valued at $95, sale price just $19.95. They won't last long, so hurry. Famous brand name button-fly patch pocket jeans in assorted colors and sizes, $9 values, your sale price just $3.99. More summer savings than any store in America at the corner of 8th and Washington in the heart of downtown St. Louis. That's Pants America.
Pants America now.
There's sweet leather and chamois jackets and shirts, values to $175. Sale price only $49.95 while they last. That's Pants America. Down to 79 degrees. Good morning. This is Soret, and this is Toe Fat.